Hey, what's up guys? So it is very early in the morning. Time to go work out. The sun's not even close to being up yet. I've got my G Fuel right here. This is like the pre-workout drink I'm using. It's in the water. It's in a normal water bottle, like a Dasani bottle, but it's just the powder mixed with water. There's my M. So that way Annie doesn't drink out of this bottle by accident. Well, happy Monday to you guys. Let's get this week going. Another week to working out. Let's do this. Good morning, Zeus. How are you, sir? Good morning, everybody. And let's see how Athena's doing. Good morning, Athena. How you doing? I think everyone's doing pretty alright. And off to work. So, pretty much off to work pretty soon. Just getting lunch together. I didn't meal prep last night, guys. It's okay though. It's okay. We got some items I can throw together. That just means tonight when I get home from the podcast, I have to meal prep. I gotta make my vegetables. I gotta make my chicken. Gotta make my brown rice. I know if I meal prep something, it's just easier to grab and go. My lunch is made. It's measured out. It's what I need for my meals. And there's no thinking behind it because I already did the thinking and it's done and it's made. So I need to do that tonight. But you know, I'm back at the gym. You know, even if you have a bad month, even if you have a bad week, it's just as long as you get back to it, that's all that matters. You can have a bad month and then just kick butt the next month. It's okay. So if you're out there and you're thinking, well, there goes my diet. I lost track of time and I stopped doing what I was doing for a week or two or 3 or 4 and now I give up and I'm back to my old habits. You just, even if that happens, just get back into it. I mean, even though I didn't work out, I was still eating very well all of July and August, and I got my workouts in. August is getting close to being done and I'm back into it. I'm back into it again, so it's awesome. It's great. Feeling good.
Good morning, guys. I just saw on Twitter this morning that Micah from the Stauffer Life had her baby, and oh my gosh, I watched the birth vlog and I was just bawling my eyes out. So excited for them and so excited for us because I can't wait to meet Jacob. It's getting so much closer, and Micah was only 3 weeks ahead of me, so it was kind of unexpected. All of a sudden she was in labor and she was like, okay, baby time, let's go. So, oh my gosh. I'm so excited for you guys, and I'm excited for us too. Zeus, are you excited for us? Your little brother is going to be here soon. We have so much to do. Oh my god. What you doing? Your foot's hanging off. Your foot's hanging off.
Hey, what are you doing, cat? So, Zeus, what did you do today? Do you have a day of adventure? Or are you just doing this for your day? Can I join? Look at Andy's side profile. Look at that bump.
Belly.
Look at that baby bump.
My belly's achy today.
Tonight I had the podcast, so I got home late. Andy got home just a little bit before I did.
Just barely. Yeah.
Just barely, which is interesting because I did a whole podcast before she got home almost. And then here I am. We watched an episode of Doctor Who. So today's vlog's kind of like, well, what do they do? We had a normal work day, guys. This is that basic life right here. Pretty soon Andy will be staying home. How long we have left?
I have 4 weeks till I'm off of work.
So in 1 month, Andy will be home. You ready for this?
I'm so ready.
1 month away, Andy.
I'm so
and
ready.
then he could sleep in and stay home and just wait.
I think starting today, I've really all of a sudden been like, I'm so ready to be off work. Because I was so uncomfortable today. He was just kicking so hard, and it was not a comfortable day.
Yeah.
So I had a few coworkers ask me like, oh, when's your last day? And I'm telling them, and they're like, oh wow, really? Aren't you going to be off in, like next week? So a lot of people seem to think that I'm going to be off like at the end of this week. I'm like, no, I still have 4 weeks left. And they're like, oh, okay. I'm like, well, I can be off next week if you don't mind. That'll be fine with me because I'm ready to just lay in bed and do nothing but chill and eat. Those are the only 2 things I want to do, is lay in bed and eat.
That's going to be all for today. Go watch yesterday's vlog, please. Go watch yesterday's vlog because it's really fun.
It's awesome.
This one was just us getting home. Go watch yesterday's vlog. Yesterday yesterday's video is the 3-day baby moon, I guess you could say. Yeah. It's 3 days of fun stuff and great looking footage and some beach stuff. Go watch that. For you first year vlog watchers, people who've been with us for a little while, this place will look really familiar to you. It's where we used to live. And then we moved. And then we got real sad. Because then when you go back to places like where we used to live, and you leave there again, you're like, damn, this is why I was sad when I first left, because it's so pretty here.
We didn't vlog it, but I totally cried on the way home for like half an hour. Mike was like, are you crying? I'm like, yes. And he's like, it's okay. I'm like, I know, I just can't stop crying.
And even if she wasn't pregnant, she cries every time we leave. So it's not a pregnancy thing. She cries every time we leave there. It
didn't help that I saw like 12 U-Hauls on the freeway on the way home, and it just brought back all these sad memories of us moving out of there. So it was like...
So for those of you who may not know why we moved an area we loved living in, pretty much we moved up there because Andy got a job. Now I'm catching you guys up, okay? Like 3 years worth. Andy got a job up there. So we moved. We were boyfriend, girlfriend at the time. Then we got engaged, planned a wedding, and halfway through planning the wedding and paying for almost half of the wedding so far, Andy got fired. Not because she did anything bad, but because they hired a new CEO at the company she was working at, and that CEO decided to start cutting some things. And the CEO was like, I think her position's expendable, basically. So got rid of Andy's spot with like I think 2 other people at the time. So a few people lost their jobs where Andy was working thanks to a new bright shiny CEO thinking they know everything. And pretty much it was just me working at Starbucks with my income, and Andy tried finding a job as much as she could. We were there for 6 months, I think, just living off of Starbucks income. And then the wedding was coming up. We weren't about to leave an area where we paid for half the wedding already, so we still forked over the rest of the money for the wedding. Somehow, how the hell did we do it?
We paid for a wedding off of Starbucks income, you guys. So it is possible.
We did it because of Dave Ramsey.
Thank you, Dave Ramsey.
But anyways, so because of that, we were forced to kind of leave the area because I needed to find a different type of job. So got a different job, moved to Southern California, back here, and now I got a job I like, and Andy's having a kid.
And I got a job.
Yeah.
But I have a question for you guys, changing topics. Since you saw that we went to a family reunion yesterday, what do you guys know about your family history? Have you ever learned anything interesting, or, I don't know, just any cool, historic things about your family? Because we learned so much about Mike's family, and that was really cool. So how far back do you know about your family?
If you want to see what we learned, go watch yesterday's vlog again. So click the eye in the sky for yesterday's video. And we'll be seeing you guys later. We're going to wrap things up here.
Yep.
Bye, everybody.
Say goodnight to the belly.
Good night, Billy. That's your big belly.
Good night, guys. I'll see you in 7 or 8 weeks. Maybe sooner.
Jeez. It looks ginormous from this angle.
It looks ginormous from my angle, too.
Meow, wow, wow, wow.